Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yay, today feels good. Today feels like, it feels sassy. It feels like some realizations today. It feels like intensity. Rivalry is coming up a lot for me. As always, if you want to book a one-on-one, link in bio, tarot reading. So we got the Empress in reverse, the Knave of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Don't let, it's a trifecta. You feel a lack of like whimsical energy, which is causing you to not want to take action. And it could be, there's no such thing as disrupting things from coming to you. 111. Five of Swords in reverse. Ugh. Fell down and it's still Five of Swords in reverse. Clog throat, like something is not being expressed. Sorry about that. Something revolving. No. Lack of momentum. Because you could be a little bit too focused on the past. And instead be looking at the ground where you are. This is a common theme. Excuse me. I had to get up because somebody was making noise outside. And it was a bit warm in here, so I turned. Wanted some fresh cold air. Fresh cold cypress air. I mean, now is the time to begin the work. This is in general. It's not necessarily related to these cards, but like, don't attempt to lie to yourself anymore about the pain, about the past. Don't lie to yourself about the past, but keep your eyes on what's happening in front of you. Because when you get into these thought loops of upset, it it stifles your movement energy. The Knight of Swords. It stifles the whoa. King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Hanged Man. I mean, really, it's just how much abundance you really want to hold. Like, there seems to be this theme of, like, you can either... I think that there can be, like, a toxic hustle culture vernacular or, like, slang of, like, you know, hustle for things and work super hard and da-da-da-da-da, and it's, like, aligned action, first of all, before anything else. Taking action towards what you think is correct, but also letting things like evolve you through choice. But what I'm specifically getting at is more money, more problems. Like, what kind of a life do you want to hold? Like, what kind of a... Do you want to get into a position of holding this exorbitant wealth being desired by the masses? 444. That's the final difficulty, is accepting this journey of creation, of having literally whatever you want, because there is no limit to what you can create. There is no limit to what each person can create. Really, like, if you just dug your heels in right now, which the universe is asking you to do, and really buckle down and really focus, and girl, like, what you could achieve and what you will achieve once you decide this, I mean, you can stay like this in a stagnant, bored state, or you can turn towards things that stimulate you. You can turn towards excitement, build something around like something that actually inspires you. Had a great conversation today because I also tutor with a student of mine, and he basically was just like, you got to specialize, you got to niche down, 555, you got to focus on getting good at one thing so that you can have the bandwidth, basically, to expand to other things. 4 of Cups in reverse, Justice, 6 of Cups in reverse. You'll use this nothing happening, I'm bored, everything sucks, to justify remembering things in a different way, remembering life in a different truth. Nostalgia is the 6 of Cups, but I think it's trying to tell you something regarding, like, fabrication. Like, you can abstain from choice. You can abstain from having your hands on how things are manifesting for you, the Pentacles, or you could just buckle down a little bit and get to work. Like, there is no avoidance to that. Like, no spiritual teacher is devoiding you of any action at any point. Like, very few spiritual practices or any, ideologies of the world suggest that you do absolutely nothing. And if you do absolutely nothing, as I mentioned in the video yesterday, that's in regards to being a Buddhist monk. And there is a lot of practice and intention that they do before they start doing all that nothing. That intentional nothing. That comes from a much different place. And so it's not even doing nothing. It's like something entirely different. Which is to say, your life ain't gonna change unless you change it. So get to work, girl. Notice what's not working and notice what is working. Recognize what things aren't working, what structures aren't working for you, what feels outdated, what feels like it's draining, and then notice what is uplifting you, what is exciting you, what is like, okay, I could do this, okay, I could do this, okay, I could do this. Like, don't make it so complicated. But you certainly don't want to be where you were last year. Like, there's no narrow journey to how you get to one place. Sometimes you have to take a lot of steps backward, redo a lesson, to go all the way forward again. But you got to get on board. You got to participate. This is the year of the fire horse coming up, along with some other interesting things like the Mahava Shiva or something, rather, the Shiva ritual happening on the 17th or the 19th. Like, put to rest things that no longer fit into your system. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Swords. There's no... I want you to stop feeling guilty about going all in on yourself. I want you to stop feeling guilty about taking the reins. Like, you can take the reins of your own life. It's an intense energy at first if you haven't done it for a while, and the world is in an interesting place, but you could use all these excuses to stop yourself from change, or you can use what's happening around you, what's happening in the world, and alchemize it. Alchemize it into music, alchemize it into experiences, alchemize it into these things, build yourself up, build some understanding of the world up. Like, opportunity is going to come to you, and it's going to keep knocking on your door. Are you going to say yes? Are you going to say yes? Are you going to say yes? Like, yeah, I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth. It could be even a little bit obvious. Like, it could be a little bit like there's people right in front of you giving you options and you're a little bit too scared from this place of having nothing. I think you're in a place of having nothing and you have the opportunity, you have a choice to create everything that you desire right in front of you. yeah, just trust yourself more. You have to get outside of this feeling like nothing is working and not making any choices energy. You have to find a way to get outside of it, to bring it outside of you, bring yourself outside of it, whether that's going outside and grounding, sitting in the sun, doing third eye meditation, doing regular meditation. Like, you gotta get some clarity and some perspective and bring some peace so that you can lead yourself towards emotional renewal and away from intensity of anxiety in the long term, which will get you away from exhaustion, so that you can have an inner guidance towards better boundaries, which will intuitively guide you through the fog, away from loneliness, to aligned choice, into a more balanced life, and starting to actually build things that will lead you to a more fulfilled life and a happily ever after. That keeps going. A love that is activated all the time. You wake up and you feel it again. And it's a practice. It's a practice.